All right, Saints fans, we're here with Corey Fox, head coach of the women's basketball team here at Limestone. Coach, first off, let's just go over this past weekend. Two really tough games on the road at Barton, and then you turn around the next day and play at Mount Olive, a big game on national TV. Start off with Friday night against Barton. The team trailed a good bit. What changed at the end? What did the girls show you to come back and get the win there when things looked a little bleak?
Yeah, Barton played great. I thought they came out from the very beginning ready to play and really took it to us for, majority of the game. And I thought the last three quarters we played pretty well. We just dug ourselves a 16-point hole, and it takes a while to dig out of it. And our kids finally, played with a lot of energy and we're ready to go. And it was a great test. I knew we were challenged, and we fought back, and that was really good for us. And I thought overall we had a really good ball game, outside that very beginning.
All right, and what did it take to have to turn around after that and play the very next day, especially on such a big stage with Mount Olive, a lot of fans in there, making it a hostile environment, and really being, a key game in the conference?
Yeah, again, really good environment, and good for us. Good to be in those kind of environments, and there was probably 20 people rooting for Limestone, and 14 of them were on our bench. So that's a great atmosphere. That Mount Olive did a heck of a job, and then probably being on TV probably made the back-to-back maybe a little easier. Kids were ready. They knew they were going to be on TV, and it was a big game. And we had a great start at Mount Olive, and I thought it carried us. The very beginning carried us through the whole game, and a lot of emotion, a lot of energy, and a lot of great performances. Obviously, Marissa had a big game. Jazz and Amra shot the lights out of it all weekend, and we can't say enough about the rest of the kids. Tori getting them the basketball in the right places, and our post players getting them open and rebounding. And combined, they had 17 and 10 Saturday night, the three posts. So it was overall a great team performance, and really proud of our effort.
And there you just hit on that a little bit with maybe what some people would call the big three with Jasmine, Marissa, and Amara, always able to come out and score. But then you've got a lot of kids who have stepped up. Victoria Marshall can get points when we need it. We've got a bunch of kids, Amber Wright down low. What's been this team's ability to, first of all, for either Jasmine, Marissa, or Amara, any of them can step up one game and score, or somebody else taking over the game? What's been the ability to be versatile?
Yeah,
like
we got great depth. We don't have a one-person team. We have really good depth and a lot of people that can produce. And obviously, Jazz is kind of the main focus of everybody's defense, and that spreads the floor for us because they really try to make it difficult on her. And but we got a lot of good players, and they've spread the floor, and everybody kind of does their role, and we've kind of bought into our roles and done a good job with that through the course of the season. And a lot of kids that didn't play as much as it maybe in the past, and now they're getting their opportunities and really taking advantage of them. And and then Chantal Worthy is a great spark off the bench. She's played tremendous off the bench for us for last 6 or 7 games when she's gotten her opportunities, and gives us great energy and great defense. And we're really happy with the way she's playing as well.
And all right, 19-0 right now. 53-2 since the beginning of last year. A lot of teams would see that as something to be nervous about. You get uptight, you're the target. But this team really seems to just relish that spotlight and really want to go out and prove a point. Has that been something that you've said to the team? Has that been something that they've just an attitude that they've taken on? What keeps them going like that?
We got really good chemistry, and they're definitely not uptight, at least before the games. They're as loose a bunch as I've had, but they're always ready to play. Our bench, our guys that maybe don't get in the game, do a tremendous job getting us ready, led by Jasmine Pinckney. And, and when she's gotten in, she's played great. So, 9 for 17 on threes on the year. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Our whole team is invested in what we're trying to do, and we play hard, and we don't get caught up in the numbers and 19-0 and that stuff, and we just worry about the next one, focus on doing your jobs, and when one game's over, we do the same thing for the next game. We treat them all exactly the same.
And going into the next game, into the next couple games, got some really big matchups coming up. Next week, a big game against Erskine, who's been playing really well. I think a matchup at Belmont Abbey. just touch on a little bit some of the games coming up and what the team is looking forward to.
Yeah, we like I said a second ago, we're focused on North Greenville, and we have North Greenville on our mind, and what they do well. They have really good guards, and they have young post players that are really athletic and play pretty hard, and that'll be a great challenge going over there. And that's our main focus. My assistant coaches, I'm very lucky to have great assistant coaches. They're the ones that get us prepared for the next games, and myself and the team, we really worry about next game and doing what we're supposed to do and focus on North Greenville. And then once that game's over, we focus on the next one. And we're not looking ahead. We're not looking forward to the tournament. We're looking to Wednesday and play North Greenville.
So the Saints big winners this weekend over Barton and Mount Olive. Next up, Wednesday night, a game at North Greenville, and then back home on Saturday at 5:30 against Belmont Abbey. For head coach Corey Fox, I'm Ben Price in the Saints Sports Network.